Welcome to Environ Global. Today our topic is ecosystem services. Ecosystem services are benefits which are provided to human beings by an ecosystem. Ecosystems are providing different benefits to human beings, and these benefits are called ecosystem services. Ecosystems, they are providing different goods, and they are also providing different services which are helpful or which are beneficial for human beings. For example, ecosystems provide timber, they provide firewood, they provide gums, resins, they provide fodder, etc. So different good material goods are being provided by ecosystems, and they also provide different services. They help in moderation of climate, purification of fire, they help in nutrient cycling, they help in pollination. So there are different services which are being provided by an eco. So both the benefits which are provided by the goods and the benefits which are provided by the services, both these are ecosystem services or ecosystem services. Broadly, there are four types of ecosystem services. These are provisioning services, regulating services, cultural services, and supporting services. First, we will take up these provisioning services. Provisioning services are different goods or products which are obtained from an ecosystem and which are beneficial for human beings. These include food and fiber. Ecosystem, they provide food and they also provide us fiber. For example, different plants and animals, they are consumed as food, and uh, uh, different plants like these jute plant, these hemp plant or flax, they are used as fiber. Fuel, different wood and cow dung, it is used as fuel by human beings. Medicines, aromatics, and spices, different medicinal plants are the products of or these medicinal plants, they provide some products which are used in pharmaceutical companies, and they also produce these aromatics which add flavor to the food, and they also provides these spices which are added to the food. No, one more is fresh water. These ecosystems, they also provide us fresh water because these ecosystems, they help in percolating of large amount of water into aquifers, and this water could be used over a long period of time. Ecosystems are also rich source of genetic resources. They provide large number of genes, and these genes are used in different biotechnology or breeding programs. They also provide different ornamentics. Ornamentics means the different products which are used for decoration purposes. They provide different plants and animals or different products of animals like skins or horns. They are used for ornamental or decorative purposes. Second is regulating services. These are benefits obtained from the regulation of ecosystem. It is processes. It is ecosystem processes. So these are benefits which are obtained by regulation of ecosystem services. So here we are not getting any material benefits, but we are getting benefits because of different ecosystem processes. So here benefits are not material, they are non-material, or we can say the benefits are intangible. First is these include pollination. Pollination is very important service which is being pollination is a very important service which is being provided by different faunal species, and this pollination, it is important for the production of the food. So this pollination is very important regulating service. Climate moderation. Climate moderation, these ecosystems, they also help in moderation of climate by taking up some harmful gases from the atmosphere. For example, trees take up these carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, which is used in the process of photosynthesis. And this carbon dioxide, it is primary factor, or it is major factor for climate change or global warming. Air purification. Trees also, besides taking carbon dioxide, trees also take up some harmful gases like sulfur dioxide from the atmosphere, and they also take up dust particles from the atmosphere. So they help in purification of air, which will result in lesser number of diseases or respiratory disorders in human beings. Protection. Storm protection. Mangroves species, they are present in coastal areas, and these mangroves, they have got these their roots are tangled with each other or interconnected with each other, which makes the root system very strong. So these mangroves, they protect the coastal areas from the storms of the seas, or storms which are coming from seas or oceans. So they help in protection, they protect the coastal human habitations from different storms. Water purification and waste treatment. The ecosystem contains different types of microorganisms are present over there, uh, which help in degradation of some of the wastes, and they also prevent they also help they prevent the soil particles or silt or sand to move into the water bodies, or and cause their pollution. So they prevent water pollution, and they also help in waste treatment. Erosion control. Roots of plants and roots of different plants, or we can say roots of vegetation, it holds the soil particles, and it doesn't let the soil particles to move away. So they help in control of erosion control, or biological control. In nature, in these ecosystems, different weeds, different these pests are present, and in these pests, they are eating up, or they are affecting these different crops or different crops. And in biological in ecosystems, different predators of these pests are present, so they keep the population of these pests under check. So millions of dollars could be saved by these predators or pests via biological control. Water regulation. Ecosystems, they help in water regulation, because more and more amount of water is being percolated into the soil, which recharges the aquifers, and this water, it remains available for long period of time. One more important service is cultural services. In cultural services also, non-material benefits are being obtained, but in cultural services, these benefits, they are obtained through via spiritual enrichment, cognitive development, recreation, and by aesthetic experience. So there are, in cultural services, different non-material benefits are obtained in via spiritual enrichment, cognitive development is mental development, recreation, and aesthetic. Recreation means the people, they love to spend time in these ecosystems, away from the hustle bustle of daily life. And aesthetic experience, by experiencing these, or by watching or seeing these beautiful natural ecosystems. These include cultural diversity. The different ecosystems, there are different types of ecosystems, and the community and the culture of the people which live in these ecosystems, are close to these ecosystems, are also different. So different cultures, they come up in different climatic or different climatic condition or different ecosystems. So the cultural diversity comes up. Spiritual and religious value. These ecosystems are components of these ecosystems. They are having religious value. Some components of these ecosystems, some plants or some animals, they are being regarded as deity or god in some animals, so they are having very good spiritual or religious value. As the recreation and aesthetics, people, they love to spend, or they spend a lot of their time away from the hustle and bustle or away from the busy life, and they move to these natural ecosystems. And these natural ecosystems, people pay to visit these places, because these places are very beautiful. Aesthetics is like it is being beautiful. Social relations. People have developed good social relations with these ecosystems. They have developed a sense of belongingness with these ecosystems. Cultural heritage value. Some of the trees or some other components of the ecosystem, they have been there over a very long period of time, so they have become part of their history or part of their culture, so they are having very good value. Sense of place, they have the sense of belongingness for this place. Inspiration, the poets or artists, the musicians, the architects, they take inspiration from these ecosystems. Last but not the least, supporting services. Supporting services are essential for all other services to sustain. So these supporting services, they are essential for provisioning services, regulating services, and cultural services. The impact of supporting services on human beings are either indirect or they occur over a very long period of time. So their impact, they are different from these other services because their impacts on humans are either indirect. So supporting the impacts of supporting services on human beings are either indirect or occur over a long period of time. These are some of the supporting services: production of oxygen, soil formation, nutrient cycling, water cycling, or these production of oxygen. If we see this production of oxygen, its effect on human beings would be over a long period of time, because its concentration would increase or decrease very slowly. It will take very long period of time to increase or decrease of its concentration. Soil formation is also having an indirect effect on human beings, because soil formation will lead to reduction in production of food. This production of food will have direct effect on human beings, and this soil formation, it will have indirect effect on human beings. So they are having indirect effect, either indirect effect on human beings, or they occur over a very long, their effects occur over a very long period of time. Nutrient cycling, it is also important. It is also having indirect effect on human beings, because these nutrient cycle, it helps in production, or it helps in providing nutrients for plants. Water cycling. So these are some of the supporting services which are essential for all other services to sustain. So without supporting services, these other services would not be able to sustain. These services are production of oxygen, soil formation, nutrient cycling, water cycling, etc. Thank you. See you in next lecture.